let's sing our good morning song. And I've got a funny story. Well, not really funny, but anyway, it's got a funny name to it. Okay. Look who came to school today, school today, school today. Look who came to school today. We came to school on Thursday. Anaya came to school today, school today, school today. Anaya came to school today. She came to school on Thursday. Carson came to school today, school today, school today. Carson came to school today. He came to school on Thursday. James came to school today, school today, school today. James came to school today. He came to school on Thursday. Jalea came to school today, school today, school today. Jalea came to school today. She came to school on Thursday. King came to school today, school today, school today. King came to school today. He came to school on Thursday. Francisco came to school today, school today, school today. Francisco came to school today. He came to school on Thursday. Miss Potomi came to school today, school today, school today. Miss Potomi came to school today. She came to school on Thursday. Miss Cheatham came to school today, school today, school today. Miss Cheatham came to school today. She came to school on Thursday. Miss Span came to school today, school today, school today. Miss Span came to school today. She came to school on Thursday. All right. Good morning, everybody. So good to see your face. Let's do our breathing real quick. Let's do the drain, like we're turning the faucets. Everybody ready? Breathe in when we turn our faucets like this. Breathe in. And then let that water out. Do it again. Breathe in. Breathe in. And then let it out. Breathe in. Breathe in. And let it out. Roll your shoulders a couple of times, and now we feel all good and relaxed and calm and ready to start our day. You can do that breathing when you want to feel calm anytime. Can you remember the name of today? We just sang the song. It said we came to school on
Thursday.
Good job. Good job. All right, we're going to sing our Days of the Week song. And Anaya, tell me what we're going to do when we get to Thursday in our song. Pat our heads, tug our ears, what?
Pat our heads.
Pat our head for Thursday. Here we go. There are 7 days in the week. Name them all. Name them all. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And what is the name of this month? It's the second month.
February.
Oh, somebody said
January.
that's not
January.
It's not January anymore. It is after January. January.
February.
February. James.
February.
Okay, got it. James.
Miss Fan.
Yes, and I
have something to show you.
What are you gonna show me?
It's something that I built.
Oh, okay. Can we finish up the calendar first? Okay, James, what do you want to do when we get to February in our song? James? What? Say it loud. I can't hear you.
Pat your shoulders.
Pat your shoulders for February. Ready? It's second. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. And here's my calendar. These are the days. And we are on Thursday. And this word says February. And when we look down Thursday, we see here's today. So yesterday was Wednesday. We didn't come to school. We didn't come to Zoom. And then no, what's the number for today, Jalea? What's this number?
Can you see it?
Yeah,
You hear?
yeah, I can see it.
What day
Is
that
it
is?
Carson? Do you know
What
it?
number is that?
Well, let's count it
Okay,
up. Maybe it's a hard
calendar.
number.
I know.
Yes,
I
you
know.
did.
Okay, Anaya.
11.
Okay, let's count up and
Yeah,
see if she got it. 1,
1,
2,
you don't play.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She got it. It is the 11th. And now look, here's Valentine's Day. And let's count up the days till Valentine's Day. Today's the 11th. 1, 2, 3 days to go until Valentine's Day. So if you're going to get your mom or your special Valentine a card, you need to go get it. Because it's 3 days away.
You need to get cards for your grandma and your mom.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get cards for your grandma and
Okay.
your mom if you're not with her.
All right.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have a Valentine's Day book for you. This is about a little boy who made Valentines for his friends. And a lot of times you hear this poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you.
Miss Fan.
Yes, Anaya.
There's a book about that I know.
Okay.
The library has it.
Okay, well, we're going to read this book that has similar poems. So this little boy knows that poem and he decided to write poems for his friends. This book, the name of this book is Roses Are Pink, Your Feet Really Stink.
Uh-oh.
That's kind of a funny title, isn't it? It made me think it was going to be funny. But anyway, when you get inside, you find out it's not necessarily funny. Here we go. This is what part of the book? The front cover.
The front cover.
Back cover.
And the
Wine. Here is the title page, and the title means the name, and the title of this book, the name of this book is Roses Are Pink, Your Feet Really Stink. It's by Diane DeGroat, and since it only has one name, that means that Diane DeGroat wrote the words and drew the pictures. So
you gotta pay
really
attention.
Talented. All right, this little animal is named Gilbert. It says, there's Gilbert. It says, there they were, 15 blank Valentine cards waiting to be filled with nice Valentine poems. They were sitting on the kitchen table in a pile as high as Gilbert's nose. Mrs. Bird told them to write something nice about each other for Valentine's Day. Gilbert liked Patty a lot, so he wrote her this Valentine. It says, roses are red, violets are blue, your eyes are nice, and I like you. Signed, Gilbert. And here's Gilbert writing. So that was a nice one, wasn't it? Yeah. Gilbert also liked Frank. Frank let Gilbert use his baseball mitt once when Gilbert forgot to bring his own. So on Frank's card, Gilbert wrote, your name isn't Frank. I mean, your name is Frank. It isn't Hank. You lent me your mitt, so you I thank. So do you hear the poem he made? It says Frank, Hank, and thank. Those are all what kind of words? Rhyming words, right? And over here, when he wrote the one to Patty, he said, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Your eyes are nice, and I like you." So blue and you rhyme. All right, here we go. So this is fun, Gilbert thought. So he decided to write Valentine poems, and then he only had 2 left. One Valentine poem was for Lewis, and one was for Margaret. Gilbert didn't want to write a poem for Lewis because Lewis tweaked his nose until it was red like this one time. Tweaked his nose means he did like that. He didn't want to write a nice poem for Margaret either because she made fun of his glasses. So he didn't write nice poems. What do you think he wrote? The hint is in the title. Roses are pink. Your feet really stink. Okay. Violets are blue. So this is what he wrote for Lewis. Violets are blue, roses are pink, your feet are big, and they really stink.
Ouch.
Kind of funny, but if somebody told you your feet stink, would you laugh? Or would you think it was kind of mean? Kind of mean. Anyway, Gilbert thought the poem was funny, like James and I did, but maybe Lewis wouldn't think so. So Gilbert didn't want Lewis to tweak his nose again, so he didn't sign his name. He signed Margaret. And then on Margaret's card, he wrote, roses are red, you wet your bed, I think that you have rocks in your head. So that was really not nice, was it? But it said the rhyming words in that one are red, bed, and head. So say it with me. Roses are red, you wet your bed, I think that you have rocks in your head. There you go. Good, Leah. So Gilbert liked the poem, but he didn't think that Margaret would, and he didn't want Margaret to be mean again. So he signed the card to Lewis. So he sent the mean card to Lewis, and he wrote Margaret, and he sent the mean card to Margaret, and he wrote Lewis. And on Valentine's Day, Gilbert walked into school with 15 cards and some Valentine cookies. Mrs. Bird let everyone open their cards. One of Gilbert's cards had X's all over it because somebody likes him. It says, roses are red, violets are blue, you are my friend, and I like you. Yeah, well, I don't know. Gilbert opened the rest of his cards. They were all very friendly. Even Lewis had written a poem for him. You may be small, you're not very tall, but I like the way you play ball. So the rhyming words are small, tall, and ball, and it's signed Lewis. Oh dear, Lewis wrote him something nice. If you wrote Lewis a mean card and Lewis wrote you a nice card, how would you feel?
Sad.
Maybe. I think I would feel a little bit bad that I wrote a mean card. And then Gilbert read Margaret's card, and even Margaret said nice things. She said, sometimes you are very sweet. I hope you brought some cookies to eat. Love, Margaret. Aw. So he look at him, he's smiling because he had such nice cards. He thought Margaret was very sweet. Margaret thought he was sweet. He looked over at Margaret. She was not happy with one of her Valentines. She stuck her tongue out at Lewis, and Lewis stuck out his tongue at Margaret. Margaret pushed Lewis, and Lewis called Margaret a bad name. Mrs. Bird said, quiet, please. There's no fighting on Valentine's Day. Look, they're mad at each other. Why are they mad?
I don't know.
Well, Margaret is mad because she thinks that Lewis said she has rocks in her head. And Lewis is mad because he thinks Margaret said his feet stink. They're mad at each other because of those mean cards Gilbert wrote. When it was reading time, Margaret looked through all her Valentines again and said, wait a minute. I have 2 Valentines from Lewis, a good one and a bad one. Lewis said, I didn't write the bad one. Someone else wrote my name. He looked through his own pile of cards and said, I have 2 Valentines from Margaret and none from Gilbert. Then he shouted, oh, Gilbert wrote the mean Valentines and then signed our names. They figured it out. And Mrs. Bird said, quiet, please. At lunch, nobody wanted to sit by Gilbert. When he peeked over his carrot and banana sandwich, he could see Patty and Lewis giggling. He wondered if Lewis thought Patty had smiley eyes and a silly laugh too. He saw Margaret eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like she did every day. Gilbert liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and wished he was eating one too.
Listen.
At recess, nobody played with him. Ooh, they're all mad because he wrote the mean Valentine, so they're not playing with him. They didn't eat with him. And what happened? He started to feel very sorry that he had written mean Valentines. When they all lined up to go inside, Patty finally asked, "Why did you write bad things in your Valentines, Gilbert?" "I wrote a mean thing about Lewis because he tweaked my nose, and I wrote a mean thing about Margaret because she made fun of my glasses." And then Lewis said, "I'm sorry I tweaked your nose. You can tweak mine if you want to." Gilbert tweaked Lewis's nose, but it didn't get red. And then Margaret said, "I'm sorry I made fun of your glasses. Gilbert, I will wear them the rest of the day." So she put them on, and then she couldn't see anything, and Gilbert couldn't see anything, so she gave them back. Now look what they're doing. It's art time at school. If we were at school, we would be doing this right now. So Gilbert made 2 new Valentine's cards. And for Lewis, he wrote, "Violets are blue, roses are pink. I'm sorry I said your feet really stink."
Ew.
Well, he said, "I'm sorry." And then for Margaret, he remembered how she liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and that he liked how she smelled like peanut butter and jelly. So he wrote, "Roses are red, jelly is sweet. You smell as good as the sandwiches you eat." So then in math, Gilbert figured out that he had 364 days before he had to write any more Valentines. Finally, it was time for the party, and Gilbert gave Lewis and Margaret their new Valentines, and he passed out the cookies that his mom had made. Now this is a Valentine's party. And let's see, that may be the end of it. Oh, yep. And each cookie that he gave out said, "Happy Valentine's Day." So he gave everybody a card and a cookie. That was very sweet, wasn't it? So I noticed that he got his feelings hurt, and what he should have done is said, "Lewis, it hurt my feelings when you tweaked my nose." And he should have meant, "Margaret, it hurt my feelings when you made fun of my glasses." And instead, he made them a mean Valentine and hurt their feelings too. But then they figured out that they really like each other, and that it's okay. Sometimes you can say you're sorry and you can be friends again, right? Because Lewis said he was sorry. Margaret said she was sorry, and then Gilbert said he was sorry, and he made them new Valentines. So if you do something wrong, the best thing to do is apologize and say that you won't do it again, right?
Yes.
Well, my friends, we've gone over a little bit, but okay. Yes, Anaya, show us what you built.
I need to take the headphones off because it's kind of hard to pick it up and wing it.
Okay. Oh, you made a tower. Are those magnets?
No, the magnet house. We have multiple. I'll show you the rest.
Okay. All right. Oh, you got a lot of them. Wow. Okay. I'm really hoping that we get to go back to school next month, and then we'll have some of those to build with in our classroom too, right?
Yeah.
All right, friendos. It's the end of our time this morning, so remember.
I have to tell you something. I can't remember it.
Okay, when you think of it, you can tell me later, okay? All right, everybody, we're gonna make a heart with our hands like we did the other day. And we're gonna say, "I love you." This is sign language for "I love you," but we can also make a heart. That means love too. And we're gonna we'll see you at Okay, love you. See you at 9:40, okay? I love you.